Imagine what life is going to be like when you finally hit your body goals. The clothes in your closet fit again and that fat is gone. Like you pass by the mirror and you like, damn. Well, if you're struggling to lose the last 20 pounds, you came to the right spot. I've been coaching for 13 years and I know you've cleaned up your diet. You've been showing up at the gym more, but the scale ain't moving. You're putting outfits on. They not fitting. Most of the clothes in your closet don't fit for that matter. And you're thinking, what am I doing wrong? I get it. I've been there, and some of my clients, well, all my clients have too. Well, Vanity, she was stuck in that same plateau, but she lost over 20 pounds, mom of two. Lenine, she lost over 30 pounds, mom of two. Kay, mom of one, she lost over 61 pounds. And my clients made a simple shift, and the belly fat started melting off. So in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly what you need to do to get out of your weight loss plateau. Ain't no fluff, ain't no gimmicks, just a proven strategy that works. I've been doing it time and time over again over this past, I don't know how long, whatever. But here's what most people don't realize. When you're stuck in a fat loss plateau, the answer isn't always more effort. You gotta get it. In fact, that's actually what keeps most people stuck and doubling down on what's already not working. Right now, you're probably working out 3-4 times a week, doing cardio every single day, a lot of it, and you lose some weight, then it stops. And now you've been stuck in a plateau because of doing that for the past few months. And you're like, okay, well, maybe I should work out more and do more cardio, eat even less. And I don't know if you ever tried driving a car with no gas, but it's pretty damn hard. And that's essentially what you're doing to your body. So this is what you need to do to change so you can finally see results. So first up, you need to stop chasing fat loss and start focusing on simply nourishing your body. You need a massive reset, I call it. A total reset of your routine is going to look like this. Let's pick 3, maybe 4, but probably 3 days that you're going to work out and lift weights. There's times in the year for you to work out 4 more times. But right now, we want to think long term. Like, do you really want to be a gym rat for the rest of your life just to maintain a body goal? I don't think so. But lift heavy weights during your 3 times a week sessions. And that doesn't mean you have to max out, but you need to challenge your body with progressive overload each week. Walking more throughout the day as well. I want you to go for about 8,000 to 12,000 steps daily as it fits into your schedule. And you can be anywhere in that range. By the way, I have a gift for you. And instead of waiting until the next YouTube video for fat loss drops, at the time of recording, I have 100 of you who already joined my Body Recomp newsletter. And I'm going to email you every single morning by clicking the first link in my bio below to get the best fat loss and muscle building tips sent straight to your inbox every single morning over the next month. All right. Now, once you do that, come back to this video and we'll continue going. Now, most importantly, eat at maintenance calories for the next month. Yep, that's the next month. I know that might be a little shocked that you eat that much, but you're trying to lose weight, right? So why a month? Put it like this. I'm sure you're watching this. You're in a deficit, probably low on carbs. You're irritated the scale isn't moving. I've been there too. And your body's irritated too because you've been starving all week long. You overwork yourself. And in the end, you mess up the deficit on the weekends anyway, right? That's like dating somebody who's doing well-ish and then they just kind of ghost you on the weekend or randomly. And it's cool while it is, but when it ain't, it's like, what are you doing? And that's not being treated right. And your body's like, hey, you're not treating me right either. So your goal for this month is to treat your body well at maintenance, intentionally plateauing yourself so you can stop stressing over weight loss and start focusing on getting stronger in the gym, moving more outside with your daily steps, and practicing healthy meals, healthy recipes that your body will enjoy long term, because we don't want to find the weight that we lost again. So you're strength training 3 times a week and focus on compound lifts. You're walking 8 to 12,000 steps daily, keeping your metabolism high, and sleeping 6 to 8 hours per night. Now, before we get into the weight loss phase, just like the video so I know this type of content is actually helpful to you. Dial into our weight loss phase. In this phase, we're going to pick out what your meal plan is going to be. And if you want a full guide on that, I have a video for that here. And once you have your meal plan, we're going to reduce your maintenance calories that you found from that meal plan video I just linked you to by 10 to 20%. If you go 10%, it'll be more manageable to be in a deficit. If you're at 20%, it can be a little more aggressive. The hunger pains are going to be a little higher, so just stick with it. And you may be thinking, I tried it before. Well, yeah, you didn't do it with the fat loss meal plan that I just gave you right there. So make sure you use that. For the next 6 to 8 weeks, I want you to follow this 10 to 20% calorie deficit. Track your progress photos every day. Every week, my bad. And every single day, you want to weigh in and read the fluctuations in your weight, track them, and make a graph for yourself so you can see what's happening with your weight loss. This is a graph of one of my clients just to show you that, hey, weight loss isn't linear day to day, but it does trend down over time. Now, after you reach 6 to 8 week marks, you're going to losing weight steadily. Then, hey, keep going. 1 to 2 pounds of fat per week is actually pretty good to be in. And if you notice a plateau longer than 14 days for daily weigh-ins, it may be time for you to take a diet break for maybe 2 to 4 weeks, not a month this time, but just like 2 to 4 weeks. You already know just about what it takes to be at maintenance and track those things. That's why you don't have to go as long as a month like we did before the massive reset. Now, notice I haven't mentioned any particular supplements or anything you need because honestly, aside from what your doctor may recommend to you, and this is not medical advice, but if you have deficiencies in your blood work, that your doctor pointed out. Other than that, you probably don't need them. Now, supplements are good. Don't get me wrong. But supplements will not fix your plateau. Think of supplements like they're better used to enhance a process that is already working. We're going to get into a few different methods that you can use to implement your calorie deficit. They all work, but what matters is what works for you. The first one is calorie cycling. So what you do here is you pick a high calorie day and a couple low calorie days. Now on low calorie days, you're more than likely going to not be working out. If you work out on a low calorie day, you're going to feel like crap. I'm just tell you straight up. And they'll backfire at the end of the day with the cravings. Now remember, you're walking every single day. So you're going to wake up the day after a low calorie day and see a significant change in the scale. But one thing to note is you'll also notice you're very hungry after a low calorie day. So a good idea is to pair this with a high calorie day the next day where you'll be working out in the gym. And a high calorie day can be as high as you want as long as you have your calorie deficit maintained for the week. Again, pair the high calorie day with a workout day. Your body is simply using the extra calories as workout fuel. And I personally love this method because at this point, I just eat one extra meal or a snack on a gym day versus a non-gym day where I eat 3 times, maybe 4 times a day, including a snack. The next method is carb cycling, and it can be tricky, so I'll keep it simple. You'll start with a hard workout on Monday and high carbs there too, and moderately high protein. Each day, you drop your carbs down at your leisure until by Friday, Saturday, you hit about 50 to 75 grams or less in carbs. Now, bear in mind, this can cause some ravenous cravings. So if you know you're capable of lashing out like you ain't never seen food in your life, then this might not be the approach for you. This is a decent method though, because less carbs means less water weight. So every day, damn near is a win because the scale is always going down. So it's like win after win after win. But a drawback of this too is that the scale will go back up if you have a cheat day and we hit the high carb Monday again. So let's just do the water retention. So just be aware of that. Now, the last method, I'm not going to lie, I don't have a name for it, but if you're hungry, go to bed. I mean that. Choose a time between 6 and 7 p.m. and make that the last time you eat. The morning you wake up, have a high protein breakfast with no carbs at all. For example, that's uncured turkey bacon and hard-boiled eggs. And don't eat carbs until lunchtime. That alone is easy to follow because most of your cravings come out at night. So if you can just simply not eat after 6, 7 p.m., then hey, you're good. And you'll get used to chasing high protein in the morning. And overall, it's just a win-win situation. Now, in doing this method, I would recommend you give yourself just one night where you have a little bit of fun for the psychological relief. And for those of you who watch this far, I know what it feels like to be stuck, and my clients do too. That's why I put together an entirely free body recomposition plan for you. It's in full detail too, so bring a pen and paper, watch this video right here or repeat whichever one it is, and I'm gonna walk you through the exact meal plan, workout plan, and accountability structure you need to finally hit your body goal and keep it long-term too.